Hi, my lovely Sagittarians. Welcome back to Tarot Talks. I hope you guys are doing good and are safe with your family and loved ones. So, Sagittarians, first and foremost, let me wish you a very, very happy new year, guys. May this year be full of health, wealth, prosperity, abundance, love, peace, bliss. Essentially, a lot of good health, guys. That's what we need right now. So, guys, as always, we are going to do your collective reading for month of January 2022. Please note that this is a collective reading and it might not resonate with all, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, you would also want to check other signs in your birth chart for a better and clear understanding. So guys, while pre-shuffling for you guys, there were a lot of messages coming through, I'll tell important ones to you, the ones that I feel important and I can relate to, because I am Sun Sagittarian and I definitely can relate to these messages. So one message that is coming through is letting go. Okay, letting go, just let go. It could be of any toxic habit, it could be of a toxic relationship, toxic one in a work environment, or even letting go of as small as the clothes that you no longer use, okay, or the things that you do not use any longer. Just declutter, okay, declutter your space mentally, physically, okay. That's the message that is coming in very strongly. The reason being, I have been seeing death card like lot of times while shuffling for you guys, so it's definitely a time to put an end to something, so that you can accept new things that are waiting to flow into your life. That's the message that was coming very strongly. There was another thing, fish, I just forgot. There was so many messages coming. I absolutely another one is wish fulfillment. Okay, someone is definitely headed towards wish fulfillment. You are at the 9th stage of the tarot cycle. Wish fulfillment, especially in terms of materialistic goals, okay, achieving materialistic goals, like maybe you're soon going to purchase that dream house, the dream car, maybe, okay, you'll get that dream job, okay. Someone is like in their glorified self in terms of materialistic aspects, okay. Someone is totally enjoying their single status, okay. That's also I could see very strongly. Someone is totally enjoying being single, enjoying his or her freedom. Talk about death card and see, it's here at the bottom of the deck. Definitely time to let go of something, guys. You have to put a stop or an end to something in your life, is what I'm getting very strongly, okay. Scorpion energy coming through very strongly. So yeah, with that, guys, let's get started and see what messages we have for you guys for the beginning of the year 2022. Yeah, World card. Yeah, some karmic cycle is coming, guys. Coming over. Death card and world card are significant of that. By the way, there is another major arcana at the bottom, that is the sun. We'll definitely pull it out. Yeah, 9 of cups. Didn't I say wish fulfillment? Someone's deep desires are about to come true, okay. You're like very, very close to achieving your dreams or fulfilling your dreams, is what I'm seeing over here. Oh my goodness, Sagittarians, if I am not wrong, there is something that there was some transformational energy in your December's reading as well, if I am not wrong. I don't remember, but I think it was you or Pisces. But yes, some major transformations happening, and that energy is carried into January as well, okay. There is something major that is going to happen, like major transformation happening. Don't worry, guys, this is going to be for your good only, okay. Some karmic turn of events is what I'm seeing, okay. It could be in terms of endings, in terms of beginnings, new beginnings, okay. Getting married, getting new job, shifting bases, relocating, okay. Some sort of one time events kind of thing I'm getting over here. So many major arcanas. Yes, you guys are definitely trying to decide something, because 2 of swords also showed up in your reading while pre-shuffling. Six of Swords talking about moving on from something. So yeah, let's begin with your reading. I'll first talk about the overall energy that I had pulled for you guys. Decision. Okay, now this card in terms of conventional tarot talks about the Devil card. Okay, it's a Capricorn energy. Now Devil usually talks about toxicity. Okay, some sort of toxicity in terms of habits, obsessive thinking, obsession about something. Okay, something which is on the overdo side of things. Okay, like for example, someone might be binge eating, someone might be smoking. Okay, someone could be a chain smoker, alcoholic, something which is detrimental to your well-being. Okay, that kind of energy I'm getting. Release yourself from that which holds you back. A need to detox, unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. What a lovely message. This is so much going hand in hand with the death energy that I was getting. Guys, you really need to release something which is detrimental to your progress. Okay, that's the message that is coming through very loudly for you guys Sagittarians, and this applies to me too. I definitely know what I need to let go of, and I am very much determined to start letting go, or rather start taking actions in the coming year. I won't declare or mention what it is, but yes, there are few things in my mind which have been kind of holding me up, holding my progress or growth as a spiritual being as well as a human being. Okay, so yes, definitely I can relate to this energy. So coming back to your tarot, guys, the World card, like I said, World and Wheel of Fortune are definitely telling me a major turn of events. The wheel of life is progressing from down to up. Okay, for you guys, or vice versa. There is definitely a major turn of events happening over here. Some of you guys might also be traveling somewhere. Okay, some of you guys might be traveling overseas. When I say this, whenever I pass on this message, immediately people come back saying, okay, this is pandemic. How will I travel in this pandemic? So guys, what I'm trying to tell you is this: the reading or the messages span for a couple of weeks, months ahead, down the line. Okay, as well as it applies to your past energies also. Okay, so please bear that in mind whenever you see any tarot reading for that matter. So yes, definitely overseas travel for some of you guys. Okay, I also feel that some of you guys were stuck with some issue. Okay, in terms of heartbreak. Okay, someone has hurt you so badly that you are kind of stuck in that pain, in that hurt. That is what is causing you a lot of issues, guys. You really need to let go of that. Okay, you really need to release that. Maybe that is the devil energy that this is talking about, or that is the death card, that message, death card, that is the message that the death card was bringing very strongly. You really need to let go of whatever has happened, has happened in the past. Learn your lessons and move on. Do not remain stuck, guys. You have to accept things and move on in life. I also feel that for some of you guys, there is an apology coming through, or someone might have apologized, but you are so stuck in that hurt, or you're so stuck in that pain that you are not even willing to accept that apology. Okay, I feel that for some of you guys, you might have got some closure. Someone might have apologized and put an end to that topic. It's up to you to accept it gracefully now and let go of that chapter, is what I'm seeing over here. For some of you, I also feel that there is love coming through, new relationship coming through. Now this could be coming at a very unexpected time from an unexpected person. Okay, but definitely some sort of communication coming through. It could be a communication of apology, it could be a communication of some offer. Okay, that's the kind of message I'm getting very, very strongly. For some of you guys, there is definitely wish fulfillment happening over here. Okay, that is going to satisfy your soul. It's going to make you insanely happy, and it's going to place you in that energy of contentment. Okay, like, okay, I am so happy and I'm so content right now, I can't ask for more. That kind of energy I'm sensing right away. I want to clarify what this Queen of Pentacles is doing over here. Okay, I'll use this deck for clarification. It's a new deck and I absolutely love this deck. Please tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. That did something. Eight of Cups. Well, Eight of Cups has shown up as the clarifier for Queen of Pentacles, guys. Just give me a second. Sorry about that. This deck being very small, it's very bouncy and flighty, guys. The cards just jump out. So anyway, Queen of Pentacles is clarified by Eight of Cups. Now this is telling me right away very strongly that you need to be mature enough and you have to let go of things. Okay, just let go of things. Like the way she, look at this lady, there are these cups, but she has just turned her back and she's moving ahead. It's an emotional decision. It's not an easy one. Okay, it's not an easy decision to turn back to something, but towards something or at something, but that is what is very much required, guys, and that message is coming in very strongly. You are very mature person. Okay, Queen of Pentacles is the most mature queens in the queen family. Okay, you definitely know what's good for yourself, for your well-being and for your fellow beings, and you definitely take actions accordingly, and that's what is needed now. Okay, strong earth energy, water energy. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius or Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Lot of water over here. It's an emotional phase for some of you guys. That's what I'm seeing. I also want to know the Emperor. Wow, the Emperor. I was trying to clarify the Wheel of Fortune, guys. The Wheel of Fortune is clarified by Emperor. Now this to me is telling, guys, that it is high time you start taking a stand, start standing for yourself, start doing what is right for your well-being. Okay, be a little more organized is what I'm getting very strongly through this Emperor. Make sure that you are if you are indulging in some toxicity in terms of habits, okay, chain smoking, binge eating, or binge watching, make sure you bring out discipline in your life. Okay, it's a new year. It's a good time to start inculcating such habits, and like I said, this definitely is applying to me as well. I know where I have to improvise. Okay, so if at all you are falling in this category wherein you need to, wherein you are aware that this is a very bad habit for me and I have to let go, guys, this is the time for it. Okay, that's what the Emperor is telling, and that is what is going to bring in a lot of positive changes in your energy, guys. Yep. This Page of Cups and Nine of Cups are definitely feeling related to me. Definitely a message coming through for some of you guys, and for some reasons I feel that this message is something to do with love. Yeah, Two of Swords was showing up very strongly. It tells about you are someone being at the crossroads. You are to take some decision. You have to make some decisions which are very, very crucial ones, and you are not able to take those decisions. In that case, do meditate, take the help of right people, and come at the right decision. Six of Pentacles was also showing up, guys. It's talking about give and take. Okay, maybe you guys might be giving money to someone, or lending money from or borrowing money from someone. Okay, I also feel that this is a give and take in terms of relationship. Okay, make sure that there is a healthy balance. You are not too much on the giver side. Okay, of the stick in terms of relationship or bond. Make sure that you are having a healthy balance. If not, that could also be the point to think. If you are too much on the giver side, just take necessary actions. Make sure the other person understands that, guys. Okay, King of Cups showing up here. Definitely Page of Cups and King of Cups, I feel that there is going to be some sort of emotional expression or expression of love that is going to come through, guys. I feel that this King of Cups and Queen of Pentacles could be related water and earth sign over here. This person absolutely adores you, guys, absolutely adores you is what I'm seeing. Now you could be at the either side of the stick, as I always say. I'm just reading the energies, take how it resonates. There is the moon and the sun, guys. So yes, and the Wheel of Fortune and the World, all these are telling me about major transformations happening over here. Okay, you are going to move from a low phase, not so happy phase, to the sunny side of life. Okay, there could be kids involved in the mix. Okay, maybe you will look up to your kids and decide, okay, now I have to cheer up, or I have to bounce back for my kids. Okay, this is not helping me. Okay, that kind of energy. Or it could be someone who is already having kids coming through in your life, or you are having kids yet, and someone is, wanting to offer love to you, guys. That kind of energy is also coming. It's a very specific message, not going to resonate with all, but the bottom line is the wheel of life is turning for you, guys. I am very happy to see this energy. There is light at the end of tunnel, that kind of energy. From the moon phase, from a little low phase, a little depressing phase, you are headed towards this sun, and that is a lovely transformation. I am so happy to see this. Three of Wands, yes, you guys are waiting for something. You guys are waiting for the right time. You're waiting for your ships to sail in. Some decisions are to be taken based on that. Okay, you're maybe you're waiting for the right time and right opportunity. Okay, I also strongly feel that some of you guys might be planning planning to travel somewhere, could be overseas also, and you are just waiting for the pandemic situation to settle a little, so that you can confirm your travel plans. That's the kind of message coming through. Yep. What a lovely reading, guys. Let's see what messages we have for you guys from this beautiful deck. Oh, something fell down again. Give me a second. A win-win outcome is forecast. Wow. This takes me to the Six of Pentacles energy, guys, where there is some sort of balance struck over here, okay, between some interaction in the mix. Let's see some more messages. What are the other messages for my lovely Sagittarians? Okay, what are the additional messages for my lovely Sagittarians? Three more cards flipped, guys, and I have written those because to me they are making sense. Luck is on your side. Definitely I feel that because of the transformation that I am seeing over here, luck definitely is on your side, guys, which is a very good news. You are very close to achieving your goals. Didn't I say that? I've been telling you since the pre-shuffling energies, you are definitely this close to achieving your goals or desires or dreams, guys. It's time to take action. Definitely this is taking me back to the energy of letting go. Let go of what is not serving you right, and take the right actions, whatever are required, that will place in an energy of empowerment, okay, or that will help you grow as a spiritual being or as a human being as well, guys. Okay, let's pull out some charms to conclude this reading. Okay, please forgive me for the noise. I really have little control over that. Okay, I am taking this. Okay, I have pulled too many actually. She believed she could, so she did. What a lovely charm to whoever this applies. This is talking about courage to take the right decisions, to walk away from things that are not serving you. Strong is beautiful. Of course, I had similar charms in, I don't remember which reading, but similar charms there as well. And every hair from fair, sometimes some lines decline. So this is talking about your intuition, okay? If you know deep down in your gut that something is not right, something is not correct, something is wrong, please make sure that you are paying attention to it. Live your dream, of course. Sagittarians, you anyway, I find Sagittarian as a very dreamy sign of all. So, and you definitely are full of life, and you chase your dreams. You're very lively sign. So make sure you live by that. Life is a gift. Lovely. I think I had pulled this charm also for some other reading in this month. I don't remember. This is the charm which I do not pull very frequently. In fact, this is the first time in January readings that I have been pulling this charm. Okay, so life is a gift, guys. Make sure you're aware of that, mindful of that, and you're cherishing your life. Dice, definitely, yeah. So do not take life seriously, okay? Be playful, do not take things seriously. Just learn your lessons and keep on doing the keep on doing the things that help you grow or uplift your spirits, guys. That's the kind of message I'm getting. What is this? Owl. Yeah, owl is significant of money coming through, guys, especially in Indian mythology. It's the vehicle of goddess Lakshmi. So definitely this charm is significant of money. Okay, money coming in through for some of you guys. There is a heart over here. I honestly feel that for some of you guys there is going to be some new relationship coming in, okay, blooming in. Someone is going to open their heart to you is what I'm seeing. Mirror always tells me to have a positive self dialogue, okay? Make sure that you love yourself, you're kind to yourself, and you always have positive dialogue with yourself. That is very, very important. Star, of course, talks about healing, okay? Spiritual healing, emotional healing, physical healing, okay? Reaching for the stars, making wishes, making dreams come true, that kind of energy I'm getting over here. Yeah. Sagittarians, that was a lovely reading, a lovely transformation. I hope you like this reading. If any of this is your story, if any of this resonates with you, do give this video a thumbs up, drop comments, share your experiences. Last but not the least, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. So I'll see you next month directly, guys. Till then, stay safe, stay blessed. Bye. Take care.